Hey yo pretty people, my name is LexP, welcome back to the new Eriador server. And yeah, this time we're starting off over here at the Mushroom Market district area, city town thing, and we are in front of some kind of mysterious Egyptian theme thingamajig that just, you know, is there waiting, I tell you, to be freaking pranked. I mean, look at this. This is asking to be butcherized and vandalized and, you know, done terrible things about it. Dudes, seriously, Eriador people, you don't just put your face on a giant sphinx inside of a giant pyramid. That's a magnet right there. That's how you get Zloy to do something terrible to you. But yeah, I was just here trying to figure out what this place is all about. If my memory doesn't fail me, which it might as well, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure this is some kind of an arena that is waiting to happen. So yep, that's a lot of stuff that's... Dear God, that was terrifying. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff that doesn't really concern me, seeing how I'm not really into PvP and I'm really not into arenas. Anyway, I'm here over at the new Eriador Mushroom Market, this time to check on the Zlorax shop, in which we've been selling wood for this whole time, and which I haven't been stocking with wood for literal ages. But then again, wood is not something that gets bought a lot of times, so I'm not really expecting holy cow to take all of that back. This is amazing. We got like 16 stacks of dark oak wood sold while I wasn't even playing on the server that much. That right here is just freaking epic. But that's not even the main part, the main reason why we're here. Okay, let me check. Do we have any more diamonds over here? No, not really, not at all, not really, not at all. Okay. Still, fair enough. 16 diamonds, that's more than no diamonds, and that's more than I need even. Before, guess what? I'm here for a good reason. Now, right now on the server there's Scalper's Kid, a person who I've been basically providing diamonds for quite a while now, seeing how I am a bit of a doofus when it comes to surviving in Minecraft. And holy cow, you can buy name tags? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Totem of Undying 20... Not interested. Are you literally kidding? You can buy name tags. That's amazing. I need them. I need them like right now. Name tag. How much? One name tag, one iron block. Oh. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm not exactly rich in iron. However, I can probably buy some iron from Groova and exchange for diamonds that I just don't... Yeah, this is shenanigans. But yeah, the main reason I'm here is to fix a thing that broke in the previous episode. Yep, the elytra. That one thing that I really need to travel around, apparently. Because, guys, I've found myself falling down constantly now that I have broken it. Apparently, it's such a terrible habit of mine to just constantly be jumping off high things that I really cannot survive on this server without having an elytra. And hey guys, I absolutely forgot that I get free steak out of it. Do I? Do I not? There it is. And there it goes. Ta-da! All paid up. We have our elytra properly mended and enchanted. And things, you know, I don't know if you know about this, but on this server we have a resource pack that makes some elytras, if you have Optifine, appear differently as long as they are renamed. So, for example, if you rename ZloXP's elytra, you get properly like zombie-colored wings. But I got kind of tired of wearing my own brand of wings, so I thought, how about we go and do a Jeff's elytra this time? Does it register? Does it not work? Do I not have the resource pack installed? Ah, it's Jeff's elytra apparently. What? Spelling your name properly was not exactly the plan? Oh well, let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. I'm Jeff. I'm cool and awesome. I made some resource packs and they are great. Oh no, there's Enderman. They're staring at me. They're gonna kill me unless I do this right, okay? Oh, and look at that. I woke up right at my base. Well, that's fortunate. Alright, that's enough goofing around, guys. Welcome back to my base. Welcome back to the island of mob traps. Ladies and gentlemen, last time, I don't know if a week has passed already, but last time we made this little bit that sends our most treasurable items from a sugar box into the storage system over in my thingamajig, you know, the thingamajig, the treasury, right? So if we have some leftover diamonds over in my thingy, we could put them into an ender chest, perhaps into a sugar box, sorry, and put a sugar box inside of this thing right here. And as you can tell by the clicking, it has gone all the way out of the, and there goes my sugar box. Oh well, I'll retrieve it sometime later. Sometimes this system just does not want to work properly, and I'm yet to figure out why exactly, but I don't really care. Now, what I do care about is the fact that after using all of those droppers, making all of those observers for the last video, I have kinda, you know, run out of the most embarrassing thing to ever run out of. I run out of cobblestone. I have a mending silk touch pickaxe on me. I have a bunch of stone just lying around. But meanwhile, I have literally one block of cobble left. That is, as I already told you, embarrassing. And frankly, it's kind of frustrating because that's what all of the observers, all of the droppers, all of that kind of cool stuff is made out of. Cobblestone. Basic cobblestone. And yeah, guys, today we really have to solve the cobblestone crisis, the great cobblestone crisis of 2017. Well, according to critics, it was only an alright cobblestone crisis of 2017. Critics really didn't like it. Anyway, guys, how am I gonna solve the cobblestone crisis? Well, most redstone savvy people would say, make a cobblestone generator. They would be right. And that would be really wise, because cobblestone generators are really easy to combine, they're really easy to assemble, and they provide you with, well, cobblestone. They generate it like proper thing. However, I am not exactly a proper redstone person, and I am also not a proper person to begin with. I'm a zombie, which is why I decided to do what zombies do best: bury myself deep down underground, instead of, you know, actually addressing the problem. Now, what I mean by that is, of course, that, hey, if we need cobblestone anyway, why don't just go mining? I know, right? In this series, I haven't really had a proper mineshaft yet, and yeah, it's a bit of a missed opportunity for me. Now, I had a mineshaft which I wanted to connect to a bunch of tunnels leading to everyone's bases, but then I have kind of made that idea obsolete. At the same time, under my base, there's apparently, sorry guys, I keep mispronouncing stuff. There's apparently just an absolute buttload of stuff to explore. This giant mineshaft right here has been spinning for literal hours, for literal ages around my base. I can't really explore all of it. The more I go into it, the deeper I go, the more I get lost. This is so exciting and this is so interesting. But yes, caving is actually not the most safest way of doing this. What's in it? A name tag! And some iron! And a bunch of coal. I'll come back for all of this later. I'll come back for all of this later once I'm done digging out the actual mineshaft of mine. And yes, as I'm digging it out, I keep thinking, what will be our technological solution to it? Now, of course, the technological solution of using a pickaxe to break a block is very advanced, as it is. However, we need to add some more stuff to it, for which I really want to ask for your assistance. I know you guys are full of great ideas, and so far, my own ideas for it are, okay, I might make a minecart elevator into here, maybe, you know, the spinny one by Sleepgator, and also I might make an item elevator. In fact, I might hook up the item elevator of this mineshaft to the very treasury system that I just made in the previous episode. Sadly, I gotta admit, To do so, I will have to make even more cobblestone items, cobblestone made items, and I'm right now kinda trying to avoid that, seeing how I run out of the stuff. Fortune shovel, you're gonna be the end of me. Well guys, I've hit a bit of a dead end. Well, not really a dead end, but a labyrinth. I hit my old labyrinth of tunnels. It does really no sense of digging deeper, unless I really want a face full of lava, and there really is, well, a lot of sense of digging sideways, because I haven't really drained all of the resources from this place, as you can clearly see, but some loose, whatchamacallit, what should I call it? Oh yeah, coal, whatchamacallit even. So, I'm guessing that this is a good place to stop digging downwards, and this is a good place to kind of once again ponder. I wonder if there is some way of me getting upwards, which would also work for the items I decided to store in my main storage system. In other words, I wonder if there is some magical way of transferring a bunch of items through a minecart elevator. I wonder if there... You get the point. I'm thinking that if we use the chest minecarts, we could use a minecart elevator, Minecraft Slipgator, Woolivator even, to transfer not only myself all the way to the top, but also the chest minecarts, which are full of exciting stuff. Beyond that, we could store shulker boxes. Entire shulker boxes of cool stuff inside of the minecart with chest. And yes, I know that I kinda hopped on the fact that they stop running after a while, which is, when you really think about it, not a problem here. Like, not a problem here at all, because if you hit F3D, no, that's F3B, F3 something, you can probably see the thingy-magic, the chunk borders. And I swear to God, there isn't a chunk border right here. But what's the letter for it? A? No, that's reloading all chunks. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, if the minecart is not crossing the chunk border, it will probably not stop as long as it gets loaded. In fact, if it stops being loaded midway into the elevator, once it is loaded back, it will instantly go downwards, which is not a problem at all. So I'm thinking that a minecart elevator would be pretty cool, and a pretty great new chapter in our little saga of item transportation. Yeah, guys, I know that this is like the second episode in a row when I complain about transporting stuff in, you know, containers, but cut me some slack, guys. I'm tiny bit tired of building stuff around the island, so yeah. I think it's alright. It's alright. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna build another underground grotto instead. That sounds like fun. This is not nearly as fun as I thought it would be. Alright, this took nearly all my gold from the treasury, but it is way worth it. This will make us much more valuables. Okay, go up. Huh, go figure, it actually did. Okay, let's see if it works as well with 2 passengers as it does with 1. By which I of course meant ouch. By which I of course meant that that thing, you know, the minecart with chest should work as well as a passenger. Which, yeah, it really should, considering that this is basically a system where every other rail is powered one. Yeah, go figure. It actually went all the way up. Not much treasures inside just yet, but it's okay. It's okay, we're gonna make it even more interesting. Now, here on the upper floor of the mines in the workshop, I don't know. Originally, in the last season of Galore vs Minecraft, on Full Stack 2, I had a system that basically had was a bit of a sorting system, which sorted out. Basically, the minecart would be left on top, and the system would sort out stone, cobblestone, diorite, andesite, and basically all of the stuff. Now, this would be pretty freaking nifty to have right now. So, I'm thinking that if I would put a whatchamacallit rail, you know, the one You know the one that makes you jump out of your minecart. Around here, then a minecart with a player would basically empty out. So I would be standing right there, while a minecart with a chest would go all the way up and pass right through it and go into a sorting system. The other thing about it is that I really don't have the iron for a proper sorting system, so that will have to wait for now. I guess for now I could just use what I already have. Another thought that I really had in mind was, how do I repurpose the minecarts? Now, obviously, a minecart with a player would be just a regular minecart. You couldn't drop it as an item. At the very same time, I wouldn't want to break a minecart with a chest, because it would drop all of the valuables inside, and perhaps half of them would end up on a cactus. At the same time, I wouldn't want the sorting system to be clogged up with a bunch of minecarts and chests themselves. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Plus, I don't really feel like assembling minecarts with chests myself. So instead of doing the slipgator elevator thing, where there's just a cactus which breaks the minecart and the minecart drops out of a dispenser and goes back all the way down, I really feel like we should reuse minecarts a tiny bit more sneakily. Perhaps just kinda redirecting them back inside into the middle, and making them basically just drop something like this. Like, whee! Yep. Oh. Or that works too. So, this is ultimately the minecart elevator that I went for. This is your regular slipgator elevator. I already kind of explained it. I don't remember if I explained it or not. But also, yeah, it just so happens that it works perfectly well for Sarlodi. Yeah, he's around too. I asked him to help me out, and he actually did. And together, we created this abomination of redstone. This here is a bit of a minecart loader, but not one that you used to know. This here contraption is basically, it's supposed to work in a conjunction with an hopper filter. Now, the hopper filter will be installed where this hopper is, and after a while, after this hopper has loaded this minecart full, supposedly this comparator will compare the output from it. As you can see, like, this is a little known fact actually. A comparator which is pulling info from a detector rail on which there is a minecart with a chest in it will output signal depending on how full that minecart is. I don't know if you guys know it. It is in Minecraft Wiki, and I actually remember this detail from way back when in 1.5, when I tried to make this exact contraption, but it really didn't work. Thankfully, this time, crafting table. Thank you, Sar. I would never know what that is. Thankfully, thanks to Sarlodry, together we could figure out this little contraption, and once this contraption fills the minecart entirely up, it should, if it works correctly, if everything works correctly, it should suddenly jet off and go all the way up into the distance, into the thing, that thing, you know, the thing. You know, the elevator? Yeah, there. It should absolutely go up there. Basically what happens is the minecart, this comparator realizes that this minecart chest is more full than this almost full chest. And it goes, okay then, it can go, boop. And zoop, it goes all the way back, all the way up there into my workshop. Now, this contraption is something like, this is what dreams are made of, because on top of it, and on top of it, I can make an item filter, and next to it, I can make several more of these contraptions. So my plan here is to basically make an item filter that would filter out all of my loot from a mining session, and separate all the stone types, meaning stone, cobblestone, diorite, andesite, and granite, into separate minecart chests, after which it will send them all the way up back into the workshop, leaving all of the tasty bits in a chest somewhere right here, where I can grab it all from and pull on myself back into the workshop. That is pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. And if you don't see the bonuses of the bonus features of this of doing the things this way, well, it saves me a lot of space. Basically, it saves me a lot of space on an item filter to begin with, and it once again saves me on not having a centralized item filter, which is a bit of a problem that I'm kind of trying to deal with this base whatsoever. Once again, one of the goals of this base and this series for me is to never have a centralized item filter or a centralized storage system. All of those little add-ons, starting with my treasure room and ending with this little contraption here, are aimed at making me constantly move around, basically explore my own surroundings that I have built myself, making this world so much more alive and this base so much more used. But anyway, guys, sadly, this might be it for this episode. I will make sure that it will come up to you somewhere midweek, so it will not be like, oh well, Zlo has this short episode in the weekend. That's so embarrassing. No, guys. And next time we see each other, I will be standing in front of a fully functional item filter and a minecart filler. So that's something pleasant. That's something nice, right? Yeah. Let me know any questions if you have about this little bit here. Maybe it will be more clear what it does later. And yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions what to make about our minecart elevator and about our entire mining setup. For now, I'm trying to figure out some kind of a system that maybe will go all the way to the bit where I had last stopped mining, like it was on my full stack series, where I had basically a giant rail going all the way to the end of the mine. Maybe we'll figure out some kind of new mining technique. Maybe it's Maybelline. But anyway, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Zlo XP. This has been New Eriador. To be continued. Have a good one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and leave a like if you haven't left it. Bye bye.